Even though, really, if I'm going to do this, I should be using a 3D modeling program because I am not. No, this is pretty terrible. Let's see. Hi TJ, how's it going? And yes, I do look exactly the same at work as I do at home. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's see. So, this is our crappy little, not at all good wizard robe. Yes, I am totally using BSPs to make 3D models right now because it is a genius idea. Let's see. Boom. Ooh, I know what I can do. Make this look a lot better. Okay. Boom. This is going to be genius. You guys are going to be like, holy crap, this guy knows exactly what he's doing, clearly. Holy crap. And yeah, that's good enough. You know what? We're going with it. It's a strapless wizard robe. It's a by Hill figure. Yeah. This is such crap. I love it. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this. Okay. So we're gonna come in and yeah, it's for those long months when they're practicing at home instead of being at Hogwarts. Okay, sphere collision. And we need to get a static mesh and get robes. And we're going to make this much. No, no, we're not going to make this much smaller. We're going to instead give this a capsule collision because it makes more sense. Boom. And take this and be like, no collision, yo. Change mesh part. Is it possible to change mesh parts on a character like limbs? Yeah, what you'll have to do there is you would have to actually divide your character into individual static mesh components that you tie together, um, or individual components. Oh, how would you do that? That's a good question. Like this is all just attaching stuff to different. Um, like what's going on here is we're just attaching individual static mesh actors to various sockets that we've created on the body, which you could do to overlap a basic skeleton. If you wanted to actually create a full-on interchangeable mesh system, that's going to be a lot more work. Um, there have been a few people I've seen on the forums do things like a zombie that you can lose the head on, and what it is basically a skeletal mesh that you attach via a socket, the head mesh, onto the rest of the body. Um, huh. Yeah, I mean that's how I would handle it probably is you just get sockets that you create and then you can import meshes based on the sockets and you animate the skeleton without animating the actual character. The character you'll have to make sure all of your meshes and whatnot conform to what you're looking for, which makes it a little bit more complicated. But if you use a standard skeleton, kind of like what we do, with the standard skeletal mesh, if you use that and then just use sockets and break it up along the skeleton, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But I have no idea how to do it. I'll be honest. Like that's a bit beyond my current modeling capabilities, as you can see. Uh, Honestly, I don't know anything about the car showcase. That was handled by a completely different department than me, and I saw it and it was really cool, but I know nothing about it. Unfortunately, I wish I could tell you guys more. That's a that is a modeling question a bit out of my about a bit out of my reach. Actually, TJ, you're a modeler. Would you know if that's a possibility? I don't know if that's a possibility. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not sure for certain. Okay, attach. Let's see, attach to mesh. Boom. We're going to attach that there. Boom. And we're going to attach it to the chest socket. Oh, right. I need to. I do not know if TJ is actually hanging out or if he's lurking. Um, so do you know, TJ, if it is possible to change out different pieces of a skeletal mesh to, I guess, static meshes via like sockets and whatnot, kind of like what we're doing here, where I'm picking up stuff, but instead, kind of like customizing a character where like you could change out the head and change out stuff like that. I don't know how to do that, and that seems more like a modeling question, and I figured you'd probably be a better person to ask because we have all seen my modeling skills. They're fucking terrible. See, so we're gonna put my nice dressy robes up here and be like, okay, we're making a wizard. Okay, need to rotate along. I'm guessing that's going to be the y-axis, 90 degrees. Let's see, chest, chest, chest. Yeah. Save. Okay. Let's see if this works now. Yeah, the modular character thing. I think it's going to be a socket thing, and unfortunately, oh, okay. Need to rotate on the z-axis by like 20 or 30, or x-axis. It'll be the x-axis. Let's try 30. See how that does. Boop. And I need to move it back. Yeah, that's my thing is you would have to make sure all of your animations. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, thought my roommate was talking to me. Sorry. There we go. Hit play. Go back up here. There we go. That's kind of work. Yes, worst dressed robes ever. It's a spoopy ghost. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Um, oh yeah, it's definitely not an impossibility, James. I just don't know how to do it. That's kind of my thing. Hey JV, how you doing? I am making I am making a character that looks like an asshat. That's what I'm doing. I have made a spoopy ghost wizard. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I know it's definitely possible, James, because things like Shadows of Mordor, they do that with their, what is it, like 3,000 individual components or something like that. Um, can you make him heavier by Are you talking about the player? Believe so. Let's see. Character. Mass a pawn for when momentum is imparted to it. See. Yeah, you should be able to increase. In fact, you can increase the mass of the mesh, I believe, by going into here. See. Yeah, set mass scale. That's by bone. Oh. Actually, I'd probably just do that by setting a mass of the actual. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. What I would probably do at that point is I would actually, instead of setting the mass, I would probably set walk speed. Get movement component. Boom. Set speed. Okay, well then. Max walk speed. Okay, so if I went into here, did custom event slower or slow speed. Boom. Set max walk speed. So in this case, what I would probably do, instead of max walk speed, instead of actually messing with the mass, which you probably could do, I would probably just do like this. Be like, here, you know, have his max walk speed. And then you could go in and just be like, run the function to slow speed. Then when you go to pick it up, see, boop. Lip sync? That I don't know. And as you can see, now it looks, yeah, now it looks heavier. You could also set things like your jump height. You could set all kinds of stuff. Bloop, bloop. This is fantastic. I am making the most ridiculous character. I love it. Say anything about lip sync tools? Yeah, unfortunately, that kind of stuff. I would check out the stream when they do release notes, or just check out the release notes to see if there's any information on them. Because unfortunately, we don't get a lot of the information down the pipeline um, about that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't know whether or not we're getting that or not. Um, God, you guys are asking good questions tonight. Let's see. He is on a journey to become a pretty princess. That is that is his goal in life. But the more he picks up, the more of a burden it becomes.